Hello friends, welcome to Bruna Party. In this episode, we will learn how to make step by step this cute snowman piñata. Welcome to this episode of Bruna Party. I'm very excited because Christmas is my favorite holiday and I really love to make Christmas themed crafts. And for this one, we're gonna do a snowman piñata. It's gonna be super cute, it's gonna be really easy. The materials are very simple, it's family friendly, it's kids friendly craft. So let's get into it. First, we're gonna need paper plates. We're gonna need like the cake size and we're gonna need the large size. And then we're gonna need some color paper. We're gonna need some crayons. This is optional. I like to make some details and I'm gonna use the crayons. I like to use paper punch, but you don't have to use it. You can just cut the circles, but I'm gonna use it. Some ribbon, scissors, a brush for my glue, some crepe paper for the scarf, and some paper roll, white paper roll for the snowman, some cardstock, and that's it. Let's start it. First, we're gonna need to do our base. There is gonna be two plates together. So we're gonna tape the plates in a position, one on top of the other. Okay. We're gonna tape it. And we need two of them. So we have one. I'm gonna place my other two plates here to have exactly the same position. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna tape the plates together. Now I have my two paper plates together. And then I'm gonna just grab my cardstock. This is around 4 inches wide. First, I'm gonna just roll it a little bit so it's more easy to fold. Then I'm gonna start doing this circle shape at the bottom of my snowman. I'm going to start with one side. And I'm going to start taping it. Okay, and then I think it's gonna be easier if I just start doing the other side. So I'm gonna start with the other side. And then we have something like this, looking like this. And we're gonna start with the top. But first, I'm gonna cut the trapdoor for the candy, and I'm also gonna add the ribbon at the top. So I'm gonna cut here my cardstock. And then I'm gonna cut the piece that I need for the top. So it's around here. It's not exactly, I'm just gonna leave a little bit more on the borders so I can tape them and put together my piñata. So it's a little bit bigger. Okay, yes. Good. Okay, and I'm gonna fold it in half, and I'm gonna do the ribbon from the top. So half, and then the ribbon is gonna be here. For that, I'm gonna do 2 holes. If you want your piñata to be extra tight, another way to secure it is to add 2 more holes here. So this way you have more points of pressure on the piñata, and that way the structure holds together better. So I'm gonna add 2 holes here, and I'm gonna show you how to do it, because I think this is a bigger piñata than the ones using just one plate, so it might need that extra support. So I'm gonna do 2 holes here in the side. And no worries, like these holes are gonna hide once we start doing the crepe paper, so they are not gonna show. Okay, and then okay, so okay, I have my 2 holes here and 2 holes here. Now I'm gonna do my trapdoor, because once I tied my ribbon together, I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be able to do my trapdoor, but it's gonna be easier just to do it now. For my trapdoor, I'm just gonna do 2 holes. Just be careful in this step so you don't hurt yourself. But then after you do the 2 holes, you just cut between them, and then you just go down. Okay, and now we have our trapdoor. So now we're gonna put our piñata together. First we need the ribbon. I'm gonna help with the scissors to push the ribbon inside here. Actually, I'm gonna need 8 points in total, 8 holes. So I'm just gonna add them because I need to cross my ribbon. So I need to add 2 more holes here. I'm gonna add a hole here and a hole here. Okay. Okay. And it's gonna look like this. And then we're gonna add it to here. We're gonna cross it from the back. Okay. And from the inside, we're gonna have a ribbon crossed. Then we're gonna cross the other end. Okay. Okay, here. And then I'm gonna cross this here. And then this end here. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a knot here. I'm gonna tie it from the inside. Okay. I like to do a few knots, so it's super tight. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut the rest of the ribbon. I have my ribbon now set. It's looking like this. You can see it from the inside, here and here. And now I'm gonna put the top part together. I'm gonna start with one plate and then the other one. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just gonna add some plastic tape in some points, like here where the two cardstock meet, here and here on the side, and a little bit at the top. Okay. Now I have my piñata ready to start decorating it. First, we're gonna need paper roll, crepe paper roll. We're gonna start by folding it. Okay, we're gonna fold it here. Okay. And then we're gonna start cutting the strips, like here. And we are gonna repeat this process until we have enough paper to cover all our piñata. When we finish to cut all our paper, we're gonna unfold it, and we're gonna cut pieces kind of the same size as our piñata. So I'm gonna cut here. And we're gonna start gluing our crepe paper to the piñata. We're gonna cover all our piñata with glue. I finished one side, I'm gonna do the other one. We finished the two sides, so now we're gonna cut all the excess here, and we're gonna start with this side. I'm gonna start with the bottom, and I'm gonna go all the way up from to one side. Okay, the other side. And now we finish to cover all our piñata. We're just gonna cut all the rest, the excess. So here, and it's gonna be ready to decorate it. Honestly, decorating the piñatas is my favorite part. It's so fun to see them come to life. It's becoming a cute character. I love that part. Okay. Now we're gonna do the eyes and the whole face. For that, I will use my black piece of paper and my paper punch. I'm gonna glue the eyes. Now I'm gonna cut my nose. For the nose, I'm gonna start doing a triangle like this, but then I'm gonna give it more shape so it looks more like a carrot. So I'm gonna do some curves so it doesn't look all straight. And I'm gonna see if I like it. I think it's too big. I'm gonna cut a little bit more. Let's see if I like it. Yeah, I think it's cute. So now I'm gonna decorate it a little bit with some crayons. Just gonna highlight some lines to give it more texture. Okay, I'm gonna use a lighter color. Okay, I'm gonna see how it looks. Okay, I really like it, so I'm gonna glue it. Then I'm gonna do the mouth. For the mouth, I'm gonna cut a half moon first. So I have my half moon, but then I'm gonna give it more form. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit more. Like this. And I'm gonna see if I like it. Yes, I love it. So I'm gonna glue it. Okay. And now I'm gonna do some cheeks. I'm gonna fold this my pink paper in half, and I'm just gonna cut 2 egg shape like this. Okay, I'm gonna see if I like them. I think they are too big, so I'm gonna cut a little bit more, just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna glue my cheeks. Okay, now we finished the face. Look at this, it's so cute. So now we're gonna move into the brown paper. We're gonna cut some circles. I think we only need 2. Let me see. Yes, I like 2. So we're gonna do 2 circles. We're gonna glue them. Okay, now we're gonna do the scarf. For the scarf, I'm gonna use this color. I'm gonna cut a piece. I'm gonna stretch it. I think it's gonna be, this is not gonna be long enough. I might need a little bit. Yes. Yes, definitely I need bigger, but look, it looks so cute. I love the color. This is one of my favorite colors, so I'm excited to use it. Let me see. Hopefully this is long enough. Okay. Yes, maybe long enough. Okay. For the scarf, I'm actually gonna do a knot here. Yeah, it doesn't even need to be glue. And then I'm gonna cut here. And I'm gonna cut here. And then with another color, I'm just gonna add some details at the end of the scarf. So you don't need too much. Just gonna and I'm just gonna add some glue here. second. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoy it.